All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty, but he coming in now. You know what I'm saying? This the talk of the town. This the guy that's gonna give you the real. You know what I'm saying? Speaking from his point of view. Here we go. Speaking from his point of view. You know what I'm saying? Right, here we go. We're going to get right to it. Mr. Tariq Lynn is now in the building. Class of '91. What up, brother?
What up? What up?
How you feeling, man?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I've been watching, man. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. Class of '91.
Absolutely, absolutely. That first chip, we in the building. Yeah.
Now, you said you wanted to let us know what was up with that first chip. Now, show me that picture.
The picture on the website, but what I'm gonna do is it's on the Hillside High School website, but I'm gonna flash to the shirt with the names on the shirt right
Yeah,
there. So
yeah.
you see, like, you know what I'm saying? It's only a few names on there that's not seniors, and I'm gonna read them off to you so you can know who the seniors, who everybody on the team was. You know what I mean? We're gonna start
Right.
with Dwayne Arrington,
Mhm,
Antoine Bella,
mhm,
Sean Davis,
mhm,
Vaughn Gladden, Artist Hemingway, Anthony Jenkins, myself, James Mazik, Mike Montero, Deron Parker, Terrence Phillips, was that his name? No, Thomas Phillips or something like that.
mhm,
Kenneth Pierce, Kusham, Darryl Purnell, Stan Terrell, Robert Thorns, Sean Young, and that was the team. Then we had Rod Love as the manager, Gwen Mazik as the statistician,
mhm.
Shay Campbell, Tasha Hawkins, Natasha Abercrombie, and Rudy was what they called our trainer.
Yeah. I remember Rudy, old Rudy.
Now,
Yo,
now,
go ahead.
now, out of that whole lineup right there, it's only 5 juniors. Well, it's 5 underclassmen.
Right.
Dwayne was a sophomore.
Mm.
Anthony was a junior. I was a junior. Darryl was a junior, and then Weeze was a junior.
Damn. That
And
was a squad.
Robert Thorns was a junior. I'm sorry, and Robert Thorns. Out of that group of names I just named, only people that really saw the court was Darryl, myself, Anthony Jenkins, and Robert Thorns sparingly. Weeze ain't really see the court, you know what I mean? And some of these seniors ain't see the court heavy like that. But what we did was we won by so many points, so much that everybody played.
Right. That the
On
old liquor
almost every
mentality.
game. I think we
Right.
lost 3 games that year. We lost to Rosedale one time with no fans at Immaculata.
Mm-hmm.
We lost to Elizabeth in the counties where my man Mazik, rest his soul, you know what I'm saying, dunked on Luther. They had to stop the game and send us into the locker room because the whole Dunn erupted, put it on his head. And then we lost in the Tournament of Champions to Brian Caver and McCorston, which is Trenton Catholic now.
Yeah.
Now, when you say Lamont, I watched Lamont, LA, that's my man. Like all the jokers you had on, basically, I got a history with them. Lamont
Right.
from WOK when he was a little boy.
Mm.
He always used to tell me his neighbor, I think his name was Bernie or something like that. You know what I mean? He was faster than me, but I'm competitive, bro. So you gotta show me.
Yeah.
And everything we talk about, you know what I mean? I want everybody to chime in. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Phil Moore. I took Phil Moore to the projects because I'm so competitive. Oh, word, you nice? I'll bring my little mans down here. I bet on all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, these cats could, they could tell you. I'm different though, bro.
Yeah.
I came to Hillside, as a freshman.
Right.
Then I transferred and went to St. Pat's for a year.
Oh, word. Oh.
I played with John Bullock, Chris Edwards, La Hill, Rudy Headley. Somebody else was on the team too from Hillside. But that was the St. Pat squad my sophomore year.
Yeah.
And I came back to Hillside, and my whole thing was nobody had a spot. LA said that, we had to compete. The practices were so intense. But they was intense like that because everybody was fighting for a spot.
Yeah.
That's before LA got there. But that whole mentality carried over to the year when he came too. But I would like to, I know that Griff put it in us, but we was competing because we all was athletes and we just wanted to play.
Right.
Now, you talk about the lineup that I said on our team. You had Mazik at 6'5". You had Duran at like 6'4". Stan at 6'5". Robert Thorns at 6'5", 6'6". You had Antoine Bell at 6'3", 240 pounds probably. You had Sean Davis at 6'2", 6'3". You know what I mean? And then you had Artis Hemingway, who was a ridiculous football player and just a great athlete. Had Vaughn Gladden, who was a good ball player, and then you had a lot of size. You had Darryl at 6'5". You had a lot of size. So for me, I came in thinking, well, how do I get on the court?
Right.
Because I'm playing. I don't know what y'all think, but I'm getting on this court.
Right.
So like Bay said, I went out and did what nobody else wanted to do.
He called you the Rodman of the team, meaning like the Rodman to the Jordan, getting all the dirty work done, all the defense done.
94 feet, bro.
Yeah.
94 feet, bro. And I took it to the park, and I played the same way at the park. So when cats talk about how great they is, they look, man, you got to show me somebody that locked up like me.
Yeah.
Every team, every best player, I guarded them. Every year, for my junior and senior year, every single game, the best player when we got off the bus, that was my man. From the time we got off the bus to the time we got back on the bus. Now Kenny Moore could tell you, hey, I used to have to listen to Layla Hathaway before the games to calm down because I be in my zone, bro. No, I'm dead serious. I need to calm down because I'm on 10. I'll foul you. Bro. You know what I used to tell them? I tell everybody, ain't no dunks, bro. I send you to the hospital first.
Damn.
That's how serious it was to me, though. Like that was my game, bro. You ain't had to throw me the ball to get a shot. I'm gonna get my shot off steals.
Right.
But most of these cats, that was the difference. See, that's the difference between nowadays. Like I hear cats talking about they the king of Hillside and this and that. I'm laughing over here, bro. I'm laughing. If you ain't doing one of them things, you know what I mean? And the team after us, they was our young boys.
Yeah.
So they took that mentality that we had to some extent and played with that same energy and that same aggression. But for me, again, it was like I came back and I told them the same thing. My brother was on the team.
Yeah.
All these cats that was younger than me, I came and told them. I said, man, listen, bro, y'all gotta come and play like y'all want to win, bro. We had a winning mentality that we created. It was good players before me. It was good players after me. But the reason we won is because we came in and we just said nobody ain't gonna beat us.
Right.
When I came in 87, you had Dave Burke and Lawrence Salas, who was not Naeem, and you had KB, Raheem Graham, Derek Cotton. You had a decent squad. You know what I mean? They was decent. Yeah.
What squad was that one?
That's 87. That was my freshman year.
Okay, all right.
And let me start back from the rip. I gotta be, pay homage to Ender because our freshman team was ridiculous. We only lost maybe, I don't know how many games we lost, but it was only like a handful of games. So in the few years we was there, we lost probably 10 games in 4 years or 15 games at most.
Yeah, that was man Bates was saying last night too. Yeah, I think he said like three or four.
Bruh, we lost 3 games my junior year and like maybe 4 my senior year. But we did a lot of big things, man. And for the few underclassmen that played my junior year, for the few underclassmen that played my junior year, we had a big void to fill. Mazik was the man, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mazik was the man. I'm hearing all these top fives. Y'all disrespecting my bruh, yo. Like, you know, my bruh was going hard out there. He killed
Yeah.
Now, in the state championship, Deron got the MVP because he was like bullying down there in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But Mazik carried us all year, put us on his back, bruh. And when you talk about Hillside top five, my big brother Tony Little got to be the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, that's that Clinton Place thing. But and then you could go Tat, because I love Tat. That's my dude. Tat was like a measuring stick for a lot of jokers at Central.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you could play with Tat, you was all right. You know what I mean? Tat was a bucket. And then I never saw Vic Wells play, but whenever I said Tone was the best, everybody said, "Oh, Vic Wells, Vic Wells." So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give Vic that love, but then you gotta go go
ahead. Who the last one there?
Now you gotta go Mazik. That's number 4.
Yeah.
Then you gotta look at the 5th player to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of 5s that could go. My 5 would be Delvon.
That's your point guard.
That's my 5. Now Wayne was good. Wayne, my little bro, piss out. That's my boy, but he ain't better than Del. Del took that from him. That's his little brother. He took that from him. But them 5, and then when you go past that, when you so I hear everybody saying they the king of Hillside. What was they? What, not even just the king of Hillside, but Tops and Hillside. What are they rating that on? Are they rating that on high school? They rating that on college? Or the fact that they made it to a pro level?
Well, honestly, I don't know what their mentality is, but mine was the question at hand was like, I think it got taken out of context, but he took it to where he took it to. We're not gonna get in that. But my thing is the top 5 that you ever seen play. Period. Like in Hillside, on the team with you at Central. That's where I was coming from. Now, the person that you're referring to took it totally left.
Nah, that's my little dude too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that come through here, I've had my hands on a lot of these kids. As far as I still coach the kids, so I'm gonna come at you, and I'm gonna come at you crazy if you talking crazy and you ain't putting it out there. I'm coming crazy, bro. Like, show me where your stats is. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I looked at a lot of mediocre careers in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you look at the numbers, the GOAT is Sharita, number-wise in Hillside.
Hands down. Hands down.
Then it's Mazik. If I'm not mistaken, Mazik the second highest scorer in Hillside history behind Sharita.
Wow. Oh, he's behind her?
Yeah, Sharita got 2,000 points, bro.
Damn.
So if we talking numbers in high school, yeah, I gotta go male Mazik.
Yeah, female, yeah.
Female Sharita.
Yeah.
If we talking about college, hey man, listen, they don't want to do that either, yo. The out of Hillside, the best college numbers got a Lynn on the back of it.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Yeah.
He got 2,000 points and didn't play all 4 years. So at a D1 level, beat multiple high major schools, beat Michigan, beat St. John's, gave everybody he played out there 20. So when we talk, let's be quiet about certain things. Now, if it's the league who made it the furthest, then that's Xavier Mumford.
Yeah.
Because he made it to the league.
Right.
X-Man. Okay, that's Dev's nephew. Dev and his brother Money. That's that early age team at Central too. Money and Dev. Yeah. Pay homage to some of these dudes. There's a lot of people out here on this list that a lot of these cats ain't up there with. You know what I'm saying? My boy Purnell, you know, he one of the best scorers. That's my boy. Me and him had a heavyweight to carry because when we went back senior year, it was a lot of us needing to produce to be winning.
Right.
Me, him, Hanif, Robert Thorns, Dwayne, you know what I mean? And then everybody else, they played a huge role, but I think that's why we were good, because we all played a role in success.
Right.
But when you start calling names out, who made it the furthest to the league? That's Xavier Mumford.
Right.
Who made it to the G League? My son did that too. You know what I mean? And playing pro just like Kelvin is, and a couple other cats that played overseas, respected them because that's playing professional. That's
Right.
professional whatever level. But when you talk about who really the best,
Yeah.
hey man, it's a subjective thing. So
Yeah.
it's who you talking about and what you talking about. But I think I know I'm the best defender in the history of that school.
Hands down. Hands down. We were they gave you that
94
last
feet
night.
for 32 minutes, bro.
Mm.
I come out the game, get a blow, and go back in. But when you want to lock up, I got him, coach. Ain't no, hey look. I hear coaches calling plays. Griff ain't called a play after a while for us.
Yeah.
On a made foul shot, we up.
Yeah.
Strict. You on here, Kenny. On a made foul shot, we up. Let's lock up. 94 feet. I'm the head of the zone. I'm the head of the diamond. Let's go. We getting steals. We turning the score up, and we running away with the game from the beginning to the end. Ain't no nah. We don't need them to call that because that's how aggressive we played.
Damn, that's
94 feet, bro. Then the best scorers, man. It's a lot of good scorers, but like I said, man, you gotta really show me that to say that you the best out here, bro. It's a lot of cats that you gotta pay respect to that I watched, and I didn't go to Central like everybody else regularly every day. That's why I'm not the best basketball player because I didn't put 100% into basketball.
right.
While everybody was at the park, I was at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing grown man things at 15, trying to get my clothes for school and things like that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I respect all of them that did all that and went hard as they could. I just know that my will to win is what kept me on the court.
Right.
So I appreciate the opportunity to voice my words about this to you too. You know what I'm saying? Because
yo, bro, you got it. You got it.
Hey, look,
I had to hear this.
Yeah, junior year was a big step for us though. But when we came back senior year, we got a couple freshmen on the team. I think LA and Kendall Ogle probably both got on the team. I'm not sure if Snap was on the team that year yet, but I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
And they came in, and LA definitely played right away, a lot of minutes. You know what I mean? He got on the court with us because he was a special talent, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, I look at them young boys like my younger brothers because when we was in elementary school, we built a era of competitiveness, just that we wasn't going to ever take a back seat. Like I'll see kids right now watching highlight tapes of other dudes. And I'm like, man, listen, I don't care what they said about you.
Yeah.
When we get to the gym, you got to show me.
Right.
You nice? All right, well, show me. Like, we beat Lynn in the Christmas tournament my junior year. Wiley was a sophomore, but he still was the man. Let me see. I want to see what you're talking about. Now, senior year in the counties, he gave us the business, and that was more so of one dunk turned him into an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, he dunked on George Meadow, he dunked on Larry Perkins, and I kept saying, yo, foul him, bro. Like, I got 5 fouls. I probably ain't take but one home every night.
Yeah.
Like, I'll foul you. I'll hurt you, bro. We got to the States senior year, and Perv had the chicken pox, like LA said. He didn't play. So George came in and tried, but then I ended up guarding a 6'8" dude. I was all a 6'1", bro. And I told him right away when I went to him, bro, ain't no dunks. I hurt you.
Yeah.
And that's how I played the game, bro. And that mentality is what made those practices so intense.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody gonna play. It's 5 people gonna get on this court every day.
Yeah. And you gonna be one of them.
I'm gonna be one of them. We have discussion in my family. I got family members that play, bro. That play. And my son tough. All my sons go. The question was, who the best player in my family? And my father was like, man, my father told me one day, he on here. My father watching right now. He told me one day, he said, you ain't good as Mazik.
Damn. Damn.
Bruh, that's factual information.
Yeah, yeah.
When he said that, though, hey, listen, Zeke don't win without my help. Because somebody got to do this dirty work.
Yeah, yeah. Block, steal, foul.
Whatever.
Something.
Whatever they don't want to do, I do it. And that's the problem right now. A lot of kids got, oh, I could score. Well, it's only a certain amount of shots in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
How you going to score when he scores?
Right.
Like, oh, you want the ball every time? It don't work like that.
Nah.
So to be a team and to win, when I coach the kids, I first try to give them an identity. If you want to play for me, we got to have an identity. And that identity for me is going to be hard-nosed, tough defense, and we going to play. I don't care how good you are offensively, but we going to lock up.
Right.
And when we do, everybody going to shoot the ball. I don't care who's shooting. You open, shoot the ball. We going to get steals. Hey, bro, I coach a lot of mediocre kids. What is it? It's 2020.
20.
So maybe like 14, 13 years ago, Delvon started coaching AAU.
I remember that.
And he came and got my son. He said, yo, I'm going to take him with me. I said, bet. And I'm in the gym with y'all.
Yeah.
I don't never miss a game. I don't never miss a practice. I'm taking kids from Hillside with me to the team. And I would sit on one side and opposite of the bench, and I would be talking to him. So Del said, yo, come sit on the bench. Come sit on the bench. I said, nah, man, I want to be on the other side. Like, they listening to you. Come sit on the bench.
Yeah.
And all I brought to the whole equation was a mindset. A mindset. What up, Base? A mindset of aggressiveness.
Right.
We're going to be aggressive, and we're going to play hard as we could on D. And Dell put everything else in the mix. But out of that crew, 3 of the kids went D1 off that team. Then I had a bunch of other kids that I coached in North that most of them I took from Hillside and went to where I had a gym to do that. You know what I mean? Right. And I think it's 5 more D1 scholarships, 6 more D1 scholarships, a bunch of D2s, you know what I mean? Like, kids played, man. And it was all behind a premise of your mindset is what's going to get you there. You know, your skill set is very important.
Right.
If you're going to be outworked, you can't get to the next level. If you letting out people outwork you. And you know, that was the worst thing I saw kids, and even now some of the kids like Kelvin. Kelvin is my man. I love that dude. But he was lazy. He let people outwork him. He is an NBA body.
Yeah.
He is a NBA body. He's 6'4", 200 and change, you know, playing point guard, real strong, athletic. But laziness will kill you.
Yeah.
So, you know, kids, I watch my son get tired, go up and down the court 3 times. I'm like, bro, you got to get in shape. You got to be able to play. I told him you got to be able to play a whole game without getting tired.
Right.
That fool told me can't nobody do that.
Nah.
But that's a mindset, though, bro. You let weakness in, then you can't get over it, man. You know. But again, I'm saluting all these jokers that came before me and paying homage to my dudes out here who really put that work in. I respect everybody. I respect everybody from the grill that went hard and made something of themselves with this game. You know what I mean? But when we start talking, let's keep it in a proper perspective. Ain't nobody from this new school, you know, did a lot of things like the old school heads, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Reek, man, nah. Like, who's out there besides Mumford? Besides him?
In what, in the NBA scene?
I mean, like, leading up to it.
Nobody, man. I told you, my son was in the G League, and then he decided to go play in Canada and other countries. You know what I mean? Just like Kelvin.
Yeah.
But Mumford didn't even have a stellar college career because he went to JUCO first. 2 years at JUCO, then 2 years at Rhode Island.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Kelvin, I think, went to 4 schools: Marshall,
Yeah. Iona.
Iona, Coppin State, I think, and
Yeah.
then
Yep. Somewhere down
Loyola.
Marshall. Marshall. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Marshall.
he was at Marshall first, I think. So,
Yeah.
hey man, I respect all y'all grinds, man. Everybody's road is different, but let's talk about what you're the greatest at. Let's talk about whether you say I'm the greatest because of this or I'm the greatest. Hey, look, man, I'm always where I'm the greatest defender because I don't think nobody had the will to win like me.
Good.
You know what I mean? Kelvin Amaya, base.
Yeah. He was before your time. You had left already.
Yeah, he young. He like 27.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of things, man. When you look at the way Hillside was, it was family oriented. Base actually ended up being my college football coach.
Your coach?
My coach at Morehouse, bro. Like, I played football, basketball, and baseball in high school.
Oh, okay.
People probably didn't know that because I'm out of the scene. You know what I'm saying? But at Hillside, it was just go do something fun. And when you able to do it, I came back to Hillside. Season was starting in football.
Right.
Smoke and all them other jokers, they could tell you. I said, man, I'm playing. They're like, what position you gonna play? I don't know, but I'm getting on that field. I'm
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
the same mentality for basketball, man. Like you gotta have the will to win, and I think that's what was generated over the years from Griff, especially Griff. Enda was the same way freshman year, but Griff, like he was right there, and he pushed us, to be the best we could, and he showed a lot of trust and belief in us. You know what I mean? Not that Enda didn't, but I think Griff did a better job than Silver in believing in the entire team
Mm.
and the
Now
team
that's
concept.
Joe Silver, right?
Yeah, Silver was
Yeah.
like big on Dave. He loved Dave. But now was real good too, though. Lawrence Howes was real good, and I think he was like pushing him to the back. And I was like, man, like, I saw it, but we were freshmen, so it didn't matter to us. You know what I mean? But Griff was real good at that, man. Griff held me down in a couple big instances. Like, I got into a little garbage, and he was right there holding me down. You know what I mean? But again, when I came in, I was behind the 8 ball.
Mm.
I was behind the 8 ball 100%. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Base Griff definitely could relate to us. He knew that some of us needed him right there because we was right on the edge of being knuckleheads, or you know what I mean. He knew, so we'd get in trouble. He might sit you down for a couple games, but then he ain't kicking you off the team unless your schoolwork was wrong, and then he'd be on your back. But the whole idea of Hillside, because my son went to Hillside his freshman year. And I went back to Hillside and I watched, I'm talking to the coaches who I really didn't feel were qualified, nor were they invested in the kids like Griff was. So I was disappointed. And I didn't think they knew what they was doing either, because they was like, they was just there, you know what I mean? But I feel like Griff, we used to have to get progress reports, and he'd be talking to our teacher. Like, he was on you. You was doing what you supposed to do. So, I respected him for that too. Like, some of us was just in need of a real dude to be like, nah, you ain't about to do that.
Yeah, right.
So he pulled me to the side a lot of occasions, man, for a lot of stupid stuff that I was doing. And he just said, man, look, we ain't doing that. Come on, man. You got something, you know what I mean? And I respected everything about that. I think that instilled in me, and I know me and Darryl talked about it on several occasions. He made us a family, and he also showed us a lot about manhood, and we are great fathers and role models for some of these kids, man.
Yeah.
Some of these kids, hey, Bass, chill, man. I know you had a lot of meetings about me, man. I was on the border, man. Chill. Yeah, but he helped us build something special that I carry with me to this day. Like, when I get these kids, man, I definitely just try to show them the right way to be, man, and help them, reach a goal that sometimes is not attainable where we from. You know,
Right.
if I can help you, if I can help you get to college, whether it's D1, D2, D3, if I can help you get somewhere, you know, I love it though. You know what I'm saying? I love it. That's a great impact I'm having on young men. And I see these kids, like when they get grown, they be like, man, you always held me down like a big bro, like an uncle. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what I think Bass did, Griff did, Ender did, you know.
Right.
Male role models that was, you know, right for us, man. They helped us at that point. So I definitely believe, man, he left a lasting impression on a lot of dudes, man. You know, we could have the debate for years and years. What was the best team? Of course, I'm gonna say 90. You know what I mean? Look, your brother and them had a little run, but you know, I don't think they was built like we was, man. I love you too, Bass. You know, I don't think your brother and them was built like us, bro. We was the dogs in the fight, bro. Hey, man, I got so many stories about just things that went down, and I should be like, man, if I told this to somebody, they wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, right. You had to be there. You had to be
Bruh,
there.
I watched some super athletes. I watched some super athletes be on that team, and you know, everybody humbled themselves to be winners.
Yeah, that's number one.
You had to, because it was Mazeek's show. But then, like I said, Artist was a D1 football player. Antoine Baylor could have been a D1 anything, bro. I saw him break the goal at Dayton High School. He didn't break the glass. He broke the whole suspension. They had to move us to another gym. He dunked it so hard the rim folded up and wouldn't come back down.
Damn.
Like, bro, like that's serious, bro. My boy Purnell, like, you know, Dow was a bucket, bro. He was only about 110 pounds soaking wet, but he was a bucket, bro. You know what I mean? And Hanif was a boy, man. Hanif would light you up out that corner. You know what I mean? We had a squad, man. We had a squad, man. I just think the reality of it was we was a hard to beat team because we had so many different facets of the game locked in, bro. You know, you could look. Koosh hit a shot. I sent the video from the state game. It was a video, and they was talking about the final minute of the game or whatever in the rack. It's on YouTube too. I'm gonna post it to the link after this. I sent it to people that was in the video.
Right.
And we got an offensive rebound. Dow grabbed it, and he kicked it to Koosh. And Koosh hit the J. So I said, DP, you was scared to shoot the ball. He said, Rick, it wasn't my time. I said, I got you, bro. That was the level of, yo, we playing our role to win.
Right.
You know, and then Mazeek hit the 2 foul shots, and then the announcer says, I wish you could see the face on the guy guarding Leahy. I think his name was Leahy. He said, I think his name is Al Lynn, but he looks determined. Bro, we winning this game, bro. We winning, bro. Like, you know, and that goes down in history. I saw what Bass put. He ran on the court, man. The whole Hillside was on our back that day, man. Like, nobody had done it, man. Nobody had done it. I'm jumping all over the place, but I got to say something to Sharita too. The Freemans and me had a little competition about who had them J's first. You know what I mean? Hey. I'm gonna unveil some things that I unveiled in the state game. I'm in the state game, rocking hard with the Fire Reds. This is the sneaker that was worn in the state game, bro. So Sharita know what it was hitting for. Like, look, the Freemans, they're my peoples too, man. They exemplified a great family.
Yeah.
They all went to every game. Whether Seamus played a minute or no minutes, they was all at the game. You know what I mean? Football too. I respected that, man, and I kind of modeled my family life after that. Like, me and my kids, we always together at games. That was great, man. And salute to Mr. Freeman and the Freeman family. I salute all y'all. So that was a great thing to see. My father and Mr. Freeman grew up together.
Oh, word?
Word up, you know what I mean? And they night and day. My father on the other side of that fence, but you know, it was a great thing to see. I respected that, you know what I mean, and I mimic that to this day with my kids. I'm at all games, you know, celebrating who they are and just, you know, bigging them up and their accomplishments. That was dope, you know what I mean? I really love that, you know what I mean? But yeah, back to business though, you know, is there anything that you was wondering about that I could clear up? Because I'm here to put the record on 100 so they know.
Now, you know what, Al? You wrapped it up to the T. I know once I put this thing up, that's when all the other comments gonna come in because everybody's in here. We got like 13 people in here now, and it's rocking. You know, so everybody confirming everything. So I think by the time I set this up, cut this up, put it up, that's when you gonna see the comments.
Hey, listen, man. I'm with whatever debates they want to have. You know what I'm saying? I love the debate about who's the best, though. You know what I mean? Because now we just gotta figure out what they talking about. The best at what? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give respect to a lot of dudes, and love you too, Lamont. You know, it's all love. You was like my little bro too, bro. You know, it was all love, and it is all love in our town. But this is why we are where we are right now, talking about what we're talking about.
Competitive edge.
The competitiveness is what we all had, you know what I mean? And we would hope to keep having. Like a lot of the young boys that was on the team this year at Hillside was kids I coached, you know, and I took them in the gym and tried to help them get better, you know what I mean?
Layla Hathaway was 100% facts.
Bro, I told you I used to be on 10. I had to calm down so I could play under control because I'm ready to run through the wall on the Joker, bro. I know Coach A said he wanted to hear some football stuff. He can attest to my violent yards, and anybody that was on the football team know what that means. That means you broke, you know, 3 or more tackles in a run. That was my thing, violent yards. Base, you did make me, man. You made me a better dude too, man. You held me down, man. I love you, man. But yeah, so you know, a lot of this stuff though, man. Look, we could debate all day, but that's what's gonna make us be what we are. You know what I'm saying? A competitive group of dudes from this little town. I know that everybody might not even know where Hillside is. But I bet you this much: when we won in '90, we put them on the map. We went to the Tournament of Champions. We played a great team. Then when we went back in '91. You know, we fell a little short, you know what I'm saying? And that was on the strength of I fouled out. We had a couple turnovers late in the game, but we were up 20 points in that game. And Griff had like a heart attack, they said, or something, because he didn't say nothing the whole game. Nothing the whole game, but we still rocked out. Like, you know, and late in the game, we showed a little immaturity, but we fought all the way back to that, bro. You know, that's character, man. You know.
Yeah.
That's character. Ike, what's up, man? Ike Nelson, I see you.
Yeah, that's him. Yo, Rick, man, you gonna have me up all night doing this, yo. But I'm gonna try to get it up tonight, like I got the Monts and Coach Sellers up. But yo, I want to thank you, and I want to show you that love. And I can't thank you so much for coming up and speaking your mind and letting everybody know what it is.
Hey, man, look, man. I would say at the park is D Block, man. I lock it all up, bro. I lock it all up, bro. D Block, it's on lockdown, bro. Appreciate you. Salute you for doing this, man. This is big, you know. Give everybody a chance to, you know, speak their mind.
Right.
And just speak about they remembrances about Hillside and playing, man. And Griff too, because that was a great time and a great era for the program, for the school, and for all us young men who was right there needing that little bump. Basketball gave it to us, man, and football and baseball too, but basketball mostly because that's what generated us into this whole, you know, Hillside is a basketball school thing, you know what I mean? Right. So respect is due, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'd love to come back on again and after the comments come up and they question who I am. And we can start pulling up, you know, files for real, you know what I mean? But I'm with whatever, you know what I'm saying? And look, like I said, when you talk about numbers, let's talk real now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my young boy, the best scorer out of Hillside history, bro. But love to everybody else, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But young boy got that
Yo,
strap.
good looking, man.
No doubt, bro. You be safe, man. One love. Salam alaikum to all my Muslims. Let's get back to this Ramadan thing. Yo, I love everybody out there, man. Y'all be safe.
All right, peace.
Peace.